Today we are going to tie the infamous Hares Ear Nymph, but with a tungsten bead. To start, we have the hook and the vise with 8 reps of 0.020 lead-free wire with a mottled tungsten bead. Start your thread behind the wraps and create a small dam of thread. Cut or snip off the tag end. Next, go over the weighted wire to hold it in place. Then, bring your thread to the hook bend. Grab 10 or so fibers of the peacock tail and strip them off the stem. Try to keep them as uniform as possible. You'll want to measure about a hook shank length and tie them down. Ensure that the fibers are on top of the hook and not on the sides. Advance the threads over the tail fibers to right behind the bead and back down. We will now tie in our gold tinsel. After the gold tinsel is tied in, we will then smooth out the body and create a slight taper to the back of the bead. Next, grab a small pinch of hare's ear dubbing and make a 3-inch long noodle on your thread. Next, knock your camera onto the floor. We will now wrap the noodle up the shank of the hook to just behind the bead. We want to create a slight taper. We will then wrap the tinsel in open spiral wraps to just behind the bead and tie it down and cut off the tag. To create the wing case, we will move our threads 1/3 back from the bead. We will pull down the fibers and wrap over a few times. Add another small dubbing noodle to your thread and wrap it around, advancing to the bead. Grab the tail fibers, pull them over the top, and secure with a couple wraps of thread. Cut the butt ends off close. We'll then grab our whip finish tool and complete a 4 to 5 turn whip finish. You can also cut off any stray fibers. We will now add some durability to the fly by adding thick UV resin to the wing case and over the thread wraps. We will now cure that resin with 20 to 30 seconds of the UV light. Take your piece of Velcro or a bodkin and rub the bottom of the nymph. This will create a lot more bugginess. The fly is now complete. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.